Welcome to Issues and Insights. I'm George Pennington, your occasional host here. And today we have, it looks like an all E-Town contingent.
That's right.
And Professor Sarah Vaughn, is that right?
Professor.
All right, I've interviewed you a few times. Professor Officer John Thomas and Professor Kelsey Hall. And we'll be talking about different E-Town events. I call people professors and coach, that's all I do. So, Miss Sarah, if you would start off with the events coming up and something about a wine festival, right?
Yes. So coming up here in just a few short days, we have the second annual Toast to Kentucky, Elizabethtown's premier wine festival.
Okay.
So last year was our first year that we started this event, and had such a great turnout that we knew not only does Elizabethtown love wine, Elizabethtown loves their Kentucky wine.
Kentucky wine. Who knew?
Kentucky wine.
Who knew?
Keep it local, yeah. So we have actually over 70 wineries in the state of Kentucky.
70 wineries.
Yep, over 70 wineries. And we're going to have 11
Wow.
of them showcase on Saturday, the 22nd.
Saturday the 22nd?
Yep. So the VIP is going to open at 3 p.m. And if you buy the VIP ticket, you get everything that the general admission gets, but you get in 2 hours earlier at 3 p.m. You get a free event shirt, and you also get some VIP parking. So you get to park
physically, this is at?
Freeman Lake Park.
It's at Freeman Lake Park.
Yep, and we're actually going to be holding everything. If you're familiar with Freeman Lake, it's over by the Ernie Williams Pavilion, which is the largest pavilion at the park.
Okay.
And so we'll have it all fenced in and all the good stuff happening. So we're going to kick it off at 3 o'clock. We have local artist Gracie Yates.
Okay.
She's going to be on the stage doing
good.
an acoustic set.
Awesome.
She's absolutely. I actually used to teach her in Sunday school.
Did you?
So yeah. So there you go. But she's going to be kicking everything off at 3 o'clock on the Swope Family Dealership stage. And then at 5 o'clock, we're going to have the general admission gates open. And we also have a DD ticket as well, because we're obviously promoting being safe and making sure that you do bring your DD with you. So your DD gets in.
I think he's driving the DD bus.
That's right.
I believe he is. No wine for you that day, young man. No wine for you that day, or bourbon, okay?
Yeah, we will give you free water if you are a DD. But if you come on out, it is $10 for the DD to get in, and then as a DD, as anyone that holding a ticket is going to get to enjoy.
Now, that's a designated driver, not a dumb,
driver.
not the dumb one. Okay.
No, the good smart one that we need to have there.
Yes.
We're going to start things at 5 o'clock with the general admission gates, and we're going to have Sean T. Johnson and Holly Sexton, Matt Neal on the Swope stage. And then at 6 o'clock, we're going to do our first painting class. And so, a couple of years ago, the wine with painting classes started to get really big locally. And so we're bringing it in as a part of the festival. So the first class, and it is free with your ticket. Once you get to the wine festival, you can sign up at the entry gate. We're only taking 30 people per class, and we have 2 classes. So first come, first serve. So you got to get there early enough to sign up. I'm sure all of our VIPers are going to be putting their names down. So we're going to be painting on a wine bottle. We have local artist Cindy Bailey that's going to be guiding folks on what to paint. It's not just going to be a free-for-all. We will guide you through it. So even if you're like me and you can't paint anything.
Kelsey can paint. Kelsey can paint.
I can't even do stick people. So I have to have someone that guides me along, and that's what Cindy's going to do. And like I said, that is free with your ticket. 7 o'clock, we have our second annual, it's the Bluegrass Cellular Grape Stomping Competition.
Good gracious. You got a bunch going.
We got a lot going on.
A bunch going, yeah. You like that? Go ahead.
That was good.
Yeah,
Took me a
that was
second,
good.
but yeah.
I knew it. I waited for a minute.
So we've got several dignitaries in Elizabethtown that's going to be stomping grapes. We've got Sheriff John Ward. We got some officers. Chief Lance going to be there. We've got.
I think that's what they do best, isn't it?
It really is.
I think that's what they do best.
He's ready to throw down. You better believe it.
Yes, we even have fire departments. Chief Malone and all of those guys.
Yeah,
it's on.
I know,
it's
right?
on.
So we did this last year, and we had no idea how entertaining grape stomping could possibly be. So we quickly learned that, hey, we are doing this every year. This is
that's awesome. That's crazy.
Yeah. So we're excited. We got Jim Duplessis, Dennis Parrott, Greg Milby. I mean, you name it. They're going to be stomping some grapes. So I'm excited about that. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Ooh, we ought to get all the candidates mayoral and city council. See who's the best grape
Forget
stomper?
Yeah.
Who's the best grape stomper?
There you go.
The criteria.
We can move over on
Forget your
Thursday.
platform. Who can stomp
That's
some
right.
grapes?
That's
you know?
that.
Who can stomp
That
some
is very
grapes?
Those are the real
important.
issues there.
And then at 7:30, Lauren Meek's going to hit the stage. And Lauren Meek is a Kentucky gal who was actually on American Idol and got pretty far several years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, she and her band are so good. We had them last year, and so they're going to be taking the stage again at 7:30. We have the 11 wineries. We've got some vendors that's going to be on site. We're going to have some awesome T-shirts. I'm sorry I didn't have one today, but we're going to have a lot of cool, awesome things. Some cheese tables. Our downtown business, Urban Olive, is going to be there selling some of their local oils and cheese. We've got Tony York. Tony York's on Main out of Glendale. He is actually going to be selling. He'll have 3 different food options that are catered Kentucky Proud Tent. And then we've got the local Hardin County Beefs Association that's going to be there as well, selling their sliders. So it is all about Kentucky, Kentucky wine, Kentucky food, Kentucky. So we just want to welcome everybody. Tickets right now, etownevents.com is where you can purchase them.
etownevents.com.
etownevents.com. Tickets for general admission, if you buy them before the gate, before you get there, they're only $30 each.
Okay.
That gets you 8 tastings as a part of that, and each
gracious.
tasting is a 1-ounce tasting, and so you get to visit as many as 8 wineries with your tastings. So you can figure out what you like best.
This is kind of a big deal.
It's a huge deal.
This is kind of a big deal.
Yes, we're excited. We're very excited. And then you get your free commemorative glass, and also the VIP tickets. We still have a few of those left. Those are $45. If you wait until day of, all tickets go up $5. So make sure that you do get your tickets prior to. And then if you visit one of our local liquor stores and buy a bottle of wine, while supplies last, they have a wine bag with our logo and also a code on the bottom to save you $5. So
you've been busy, girl.
We've been busy.
You've been busy.
Yeah. It's not just me. I've got several folks that worked alongside with that are making this happen, and it's just going to be a great day, a great safe day.
What's the day again?
Saturday, September 22nd.
Saturday, September 22. Okay.
Yes, sir. So come
2018.
On out. Everything's going to wrap up at 10 p.m. We'll have last call at 9:30. You can buy glass and buy the bottle. And so if you do you do a tasting and you really like that type of wine, you can buy the bottle and open it there, and then we'll be recorking that. So you don't run into John and his friends on the way out.
Yeah, I understand.
You'll be legal.
I understand.
We're going to be recorking that for you.
He's been recorked several times, I believe. I think so. I think he has. Word has it.
Yeah. Rumor has it. That's right.
And then, or if you just want to buy the glass, or if you want to buy one bottle of everything you've tasted and take it home to enjoy it over the next several months, we have a wine check. So we'll give you, it's like checking your coat at a nice restaurant. And so we'll be able to check your bottle of wine. That way you don't have to carry around all of this wine all night long.
Good gracious.
So yeah, we're trying to think of everything. But huge team of volunteers coming out, several city staff, and we're just excited about this. The best thing about it is that any proceeds made off of this event actually go right back into our trails.
Okay.
And so helping to build those bridges that we still need quite a few $1,000s left on that. And of course all of that is funded through grant and things like that. And so any proceeds on this event will be going back to the trails, back to Elizabethtown, back to the parks. And so that's
awesome.
That's the best thing about it. Yeah. So
that's such a big deal. I wasn't there last year, and I think I have to color my hair that night, so I'm not sure if I'll be there, but I am sure going to try. I am sure going to try.
Well, you know, I've had several folks say, I don't really like wine. Or I don't really drink a lot of wine or what have you. Well, first of all, there's a DD ticket for that if you'd rather come and enjoy your Diet Coke.
Sure.
But we're also...
Product placement.
Exactly.
Pepsi, you got to ante up now.
But really, if you haven't been to a wine tasting before, or if you haven't been to more than one, you got to realize each one of these wineries have multiple options for you.
Wow.
And the wineries are going to be there. Their staff is going to be there. It's folks that know the wine, know how it was made, know how it was bottled. They can answer these questions, and they can help you through that if you say, never drank wine before, never drank Kentucky wine before, or I don't really like wine. That's like their favorite line to hear, because now you're a challenge.
Yes.
And so they're going to find something that you like, and there is something that everyone can find at the wine festival. So
yeah, that's great. I had no idea it was that big of.
Yeah. So last year we had about 1,500 ticket
and
holders.
there's no rain that day.
No,
and even if there is
absolutely no rain.
There's a magical thing called umbrellas.
Yeah.
And wine and a
Exactly.
little misty rain out there, a little golden sunshine.
Nothing better
Goes
than
well.
that.
Goes
Exactly.
well, doesn't it?
Exactly.
That's what I hear.
Yeah, we
Liquid
are going to have
sunshine.
everything under some big, massive tents. We
Okay.
are planning.
Oh, that's crazy.
The event is rain or shine. So if rain is in the forecast, you're still gonna be
Still gonna
covered.
go.
Yep. You
Oh,
can
we're still gonna be
definitely
covered.
go.
I got you,
Still gonna
yeah.
be covered.
Yeah.
You know, it's really cool because we bring in a company out of Louisville and some local folks as well that we actually transform the lake into this rustic farmhouse romantic feel. So you're going to get there and go, I don't feel like I'm in Elizabethtown. I don't
Wow.
feel like I'm at Freeman Lake Park, So it's really exciting, and just buy your tickets now. Get them early. So
That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, it really is. I had no idea it was that big of a deal.
Yep.
Really?
It is second annual event, and the other thing
And
about
I thought Woodstock was a big deal. No, it's nothing.
Woodstock don't have
It's like
anything
just a
on
little old, third-rate bluegrass festival compared to this.
Right. Yeah, it's just going to be a great night with a lot of great music, a lot of great food, and some great wine. And make it a girls' night, make it a date night.
Wow.
Kids can come. Anyone under 21. 10 and under, they do get in free. And then anyone under 21 above that, above the age of 10, they do have to buy a DD ticket. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
People, get those tickets.
Get those tickets now.
Call his cell phone, her cell phone, your cell
Yes,
phone.
please
Okay.
do. Yeah.
All right. Miss Sarah, thank you. And Professor Officer Coach John Thomas.
That's right.
Boy, I gave you a lot of words in there.
And that's the abridged version of all
That's
my
the
titles.
no. That I heard that is the abridged version. We got 2 U of L grads in marketing.
That's right.
Right there.
Go Cards.
And you were at
Lindsay Wilson, but I'm a Cats fan, so sorry, yeah.
We won't hold that again.
Methodist. Good Methodist girl. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Okay, Professor, if you would tell us about your event and.
Well, we have a couple of events coming up here real soon. Next Thursday, September the 20th, we are having our next edition of Coffee with a Cop. We try to have about 4 of those a year. It's been a while since we've had one. And this one's going to be taking place again September the 20th on a Thursday
20th.
from 8:30 till 10:30 in the morning.
Going to be a busy week in E-Town.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. So get your coffee before you get your wine, I suppose.
Yeah, that's
So-
what it looks
definitely.
like.
yeah, absolutely. It'll help you it'll last longer during the event. This is going to be at the 5-Star gas station at East Dixie and Lincoln Parkway. That's
Gotcha.
824 East Dixie Avenue. And
Sure.
We've had great turnouts at these events, and it's just a really good chance to interact with police in a non-threatening environment. Usually when people call the police, it's not a great time to sit down and have a chat about things. So this is kind of just a carefree environment where you can come and get to know your local police officers and maybe talk about some issues that you've seen in the community. You may not think, well, I need to pick up the phone and call the police about this, but I've observed this. Is there anything that can be done about this? Just a great way to talk quality of life issues, ask police questions. Why do police do what we do? We want to make the police less mysterious. I think there's
They
a lot
are mysterious.
Yeah, there is an aura of mystery.
They are
to law
mysterious folk.
enforcement.
I'm going record. They're mysterious.
That's
folk.
fair. That's fair. And I felt the same way before I got into law enforcement myself. And this is a great way to demystify the police. Find out, guess what? We're regular guys and gals too. We have a special job to do, an important job to do, but we are citizens, and we care about our community, and we want our community to know that. We want to get to know them better, and we want them to get to know us better. So again, September the 20th.
September 20. All right.
5-Star.
That's a Thursday.
That is a Thursday. Yes.
Thursday.
Yes.
Originally. Thursday.
Thursday morning, 8:30 to 10:30, and 5-Star East Dixie Avenue and
Sure.
Lincoln Parkway.
That 5-Star is very busy.
It is very busy.
It's crazy.
Yes.
I hear it's the busiest one in E-Town.
It is.
That's what I hear.
That is a fair statement, right off the interstate there. So we're looking forward to a great event there.
Okay. Now, I know you have other things on the schedule.
Yes, we have another great event coming up Saturday, October the 13th.
It's my birthday.
Well,
It so is.
if I don't see you
October
then,
13th.
an early happy birthday to you.
Bobby Tabb's birthday is that day, and Margaret Thatcher's birthday is that day too. And she's passed. Her birthday's that day. Right. Go ahead.
So we are having our annual open house event. So if you come to our annual open house, we'll probably sing happy birthday to you.
Oh, I so hope so.
Yeah, absolutely. This is another opportunity to come out and get to know your police department in detail. We'll be giving department tours, which if you've been out to our facility, it's a fantastic facility, one of the best in the state. We'll give you an in-depth tour of the police department. Every major department in the department is going to have a setup. We're going to have our SWAT team set up out there with their big truck and all their fancy gear. Kids love to see that. We usually even invite the fire department out, and they set up a fire truck so kids get to see the fire trucks as well. We'll have police cruisers for the kids to go through. We're going to have setups from our accident reconstruction team, investigations, crisis intervention team, so you can learn all about the police department, what all our department does to serve our community. And again, it's a great way to get to know the department, again, in a friendly environment, and get to meet a lot of the men and women who serve our community, and find out what exactly we do. It's a very family-friendly event. We're going to have a bouncy house for the kids, face painting, a crime scene for the kids to process.
That was my question.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The kids love to process the crime scene. And,
is there a candlestick? Is there a Professor Plum?
Well, we've got to keep they're going to have to solve that mystery.
And people under 30 will have no idea what that reference is.
No, I get you, though. I get you.
And you may not.
I hate to say I'm no longer under 30, so
yes.
We won't say how much. But again, that's going to be Saturday, October the 13th from 10 a.m. until 2 in the afternoon.
10 to 2.
We're going to have a grill out. We're going to have hot dogs and drinks and desserts and chips and all that good stuff. So come with an appetite and be ready to have a good time. Good
gracious. All right. Are y'all sponsoring a run? What did I hear y'all talking about early?
We are sponsoring a Light the Night run. That is actually going to be tomorrow.
So this will be after the fact.
This will be after the fact. We're going to talk about what a great event it was.
Some of our audience that have more intuitive, more psychic abilities, you might want to know about this.
That's right. And our intentions are to make this an annual event. This is the first time that we are doing this event. It is a Light the Night 5K. It is a police-sponsored 5K. All proceeds are going to go to benefit the E-Town Police Foundation and a great organization called Supporting Heroes. Supporting Heroes supports families that have lost a loved one in law enforcement. So a very vital service that they provide, and we're excited to be able to sponsor an event that will help support these wonderful organizations. The E-Town Police Foundation is a vital partner with us. They help provide us with equipment. They were instrumental in providing us with a canine that we use. So they're a very important support service for our police department. And this is going to be a night run, so a bit unusual. The race start time is not until 8:19. That is when sunset occurs.
That's the official sunset.
That's right. So we're going to have police cruisers all along the race trail with lights activated, so there's going to be flashing lights all over. Gosh. We're going to have LED lights, and
awesome.
It's going to be a literally. We're going to light the night.
Yes, you are. Where do you start?
This is going to be at Freeman Lake Park.
At Freeman Lake Park, yes, so that's the gathering area.
Yes,
okay.
It's going to start at Freeman Lake Park, and again, we want to make this
by the tennis courts.
It's going to be just before the tennis courts at that old entrance there, close to Planet Fitness, and that area is where it's going to start. And it's a fun run. You know, some runners obviously are going to come and they're going to take it seriously. Other folks are just going to walk it.
Like you and Sarah. You're going to burn it up, aren't you?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Now, do you run? Do you
I participate? I lift. I don't run. So I'm going to be there helping facilitate those who do run. So yeah, somebody's got to fall in that grenade, right? So
that's right.
Yeah, I'm concerned
and I'm
about
there to watch
the
the cooler.
runners, so.
I'm there to make
that's
take
exactly
care
right.
of that cooler.
And we're going to have a food truck rally out there. So there's going to be food to get you started on the race, or if you just want to show up and support and come to the food truck rally, you can do that. We're going to have a pre-race dance party and a post-race dance party.
No way.
So now I don't know how runners can have energy to do a post-race dance party, but apparently
the walkers will.
Yeah, there you go. And we're going to have live music out there, so it's going to be a real good time.
Yeah.
And again, we're hoping to make this an annual event. So if you missed it this year, follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and we will certainly start planning this one early for next year.
That was my question. Have you had it in the past? This is
the inaugural year.
The inaugural.
Yes, and we already have almost 400 runners signed up for this race. So we are really we're excited that it's such a big event for the first year. We anticipate it'll be
how'd y'all advertise next year.
Oh, everywhere. You name it.
How'd you do it?
You name it. We went across social media, radio, TV. I mean, we've printed newspaper. We went across every communication channel we could think of.
You used Google Analytics, didn't you?
That's right. That's right.
I know you guys.
We're strategic like that.
Y'all are some techie guys. I know. Y'all really are. Y'all are techie.
We try to stay cutting edge like that.
Oh, yeah, you cut edges. Yeah, you do. Yeah,
That's right.
you do.
But
That's awesome.
It's going to be a great
Anything
event.
else we need to know that's going on in
One last
in the
thing
world?
that I would like to announce is we have a hiring announcement.
Okay.
We are currently hiring a dispatcher position. This is actually an additional position. We are adding to our total fleet of dispatchers, and dispatchers are really the unsung heroes of our police department. A lot of folks don't even think of dispatchers when they think of a police department, but they are the first line of contact when someone calls in with an emergency. And they are dedicated professionals. We are blessed with an excellent team of dispatchers. Their job is to gain the information that officers need to safely and quickly respond to calls. They gather intelligence for us, without which we could not go to calls safely. And they often are talking to people who are obviously going through an emergency, through a really rough time. So they have to stay calm. Often they have to use de-escalation skills to de-escalate people who are upset or angry in order to get information out of them. So it's a challenging position. It requires you to be an excellent communicator. You have to have great people skills. And above all, you have to care about people. You have to be able to be compassionate to people, even when they're sometimes rude and nasty. And unfortunately, people sometimes are to our dispatchers.
It's a different personality type, isn't it?
Yes, very much so.
You've got to be cool, calm, and collected in the face of it. And
You do.
that's so not me. That's not me.
It is a challenging position, and they're communicating with the public and police officers, and sometimes, unfortunately, police officers butt heads with our dispatchers because we don't understand what's going on in the dispatch center. So they're patient with the public, they're patient with us, and we really appreciate what they do. So if that sounds like you, if you're a good communicator, you're a person of high integrity, and you are driven to serve people, you're the kind of person that we're looking for, you can go to our website, etownpd.org, and download an application.
And what are the requirements? You have to be at least...
You have to be at least 18, have a high school diploma, no felony record. And again, if you go to our website and download the application, it has an entire list of requirements. And we'll do all the training. You don't have to have prior experience. We're going to train you. We send you to an academy in Richmond at Eastern Kentucky University. It's a 5-week academy.
Go Colonels.
Well, there you go. That's not a conflict with my card.
I'm
so
a topper.
okay.
I'm such a topper. Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Well,
I'm a
we
topper
let that go.
through and through.
They're no threat to us, so we're okay with that.
No, they're not.
No,
they're not.
No, they're not.
Even to Western, they're not. Okay.
And starting pay is $14.47 an hour. It has a full benefits package plus a state retirement, so it's a great career option. We've been very fortunate. We've retained most of the dispatchers we had in the 10 years that I've been here.
Wow.
If they come to us, they tend to stay with us.
So your turnover is minimal.
It's very minimal.
Wow.
And it's a good job. It's a satisfying.
So somebody brings
career.
in food occasionally. I'm just saying.
Oh, all the time.
Somebody brings in some donuts and
police
casseroles.
department, we never are suffering from a lack of food at the police department. We have a very supportive community, and they frequently support us with edibles. So we're in no danger of starving anytime soon.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Well, good. If I'm interviewing one-on-one, I'll let you give me your life history. But today,
he does.
just the cliff notes today.
Just a cliff note.
There you go. There you go.
And ACT scores and all that. I used to try to get it all. You never know. I might need it. Okay. Professor Kelsey Hall. I taught at E-Town Schools, and I know Miss Kelsey from being a prudent young student from a couple years back. So, Ms. Kelsey Hall, you're with the State Theater, is that right?
Yes, I am.
You're the director there, yes? Okay.
Yep, started in December and going strong.
Good.
8 months.
Good. I know this is a busy time of year. You probably have some upcoming events. So whatever you have, rock and roll with it. I know one particular event's coming up that's going to be interesting.
Yes.
So go ahead.
We're kicking off holiday season, which is our busiest season in October. So getting ready for Halloween, a lot of people have, since I've taken the position, have asked me, have you had any weird experiences at the theater? Is it haunted? There's a lot of speculation out there, and we are going to find out on October 26th.
Right.
So we're having our first annual Halloween fundraiser. It's called Spirits
First
and
annual,
Screams.
also known as the inaugural, right?
Yes. Yeah, but I just didn't want to steal that thunder from Light the Night.
So hopefully to be an annual.
I got you.
Hopefully to be an annual event.
Yes. Yeah. So Spirits and Screams, and it's going to be
Spirits and Screams.
Yes. Spirits and Screams. It's not going to be that scary.
No, it won't be.
But there are some spirits involved.
Sure, I believe you.
So October 26th, it's going to start out, there's 2 ticket levels. So the first ticket level, which is a spirit ticket level, gets you into the movie Halloween. All right. So the original, there's a second one coming out soon. So you can
Halloween, John Carpenter, who's from Bowling Green, the 40th anniversary is the day before, October 25 of Halloween. He's a Bowling Green kid.
Yep.
And we're showing it on the 26th, I
On
believe.
the 26th. Yes, at
so
7
John
p.m.
Carpenter, if you're listening, come on down and then
We'd love to have
but you might get scared. You might want to stay home, John. Okay,
well, not if he just buys that first level ticket.
That first level ticket, he's
that
good.
first level ticket, there's nothing scary
Nothing
other than
scary.
the movie Halloween, so it just depends
Other
on how
than
scary you
old
are.
man Pennington going around asking you
Yes.
questions. That's the scariest thing that's going to be there.
Yes.
I'm saying.
So we'll start out with Halloween at 7 p.m.
Okay.
Followed by our Halloween party. So we're going to have local band Gemma and then Cena and Anna performing.
So who?
Gemma,
Spell that.
Gemma.
Gemma. Okay, got you.
So they're a local band, and then
Good.
Cena and Anna are opening for them. They're also local.
Okay, good.
So
good. Local talent.
costumes are encouraged. They're not mandatory.
Costumes
we're gonna
encouraged,
have
but
some
not
drink
mandatory.
specials, some hors d'oeuvres. It's going to be a great night. That's going to go until midnight.
Do we have sponsors for that?
We do.
We do?
We do. So right now, B 101.5 is our radio sponsor, and then we have West Banco.
Good.
And we are getting ready to add a couple more,
Oh,
but I can't announce them yet.
I think John Thomas is going to write a big check too here pretty soon.
Oh, absolutely.
I think
Yep, yep.
Sheriff Autumn John Thomas
After we're done taping, we'll get right on that.
All right.
and James Reed and Dale are going to write a big old check. We got 3 minutes, so we got plenty of time, Kelsey. Go
All
ahead.
right. So second level ticket, you can add on to that first one. It's $50, and you're going to be able to stay overnight in the theater. We're going to have an interactive paranormal investigation with a professional group called PPF Investigations out of Nashville.
PPF.
Yes, okay. So they came down to the theater last weekend and we did a little trial run, and I can definitely promise that it will be worth your $50, and you will have some paranormal activity.
I've heard a few stories from there, and people sometimes close to us have had experiences there.
I have.
Yeah, that was my not so obscure reference right there.
So the positive is that none of the spirits are mean or negative. They're all very nice spirits.
Are they UK fans or U of L fans? That's what I want.
That is an important
WKU
question.
We didn't
fans.
ask.
That's
We'll
what I
ask on
want.
the 26th.
That's the only important thing. That's the only important
Lucy's a U
thing.
of L fan.
Yeah.
Just
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. So there's multiple spirits apparently in the theater. So it's going to be a great time. We're going to follow up that investigation with 2 more scary movies. We're going to show the most recent version of It and The Babadook.
That's just scary. That's just scary.
And The Babadook. So it'll wrap up around 5 a.m. and we'll have coffee and donuts to send everyone home and catch up on their sleep.
Wow. So you get a T-shirt.
Yep.
I hear stories about a certain area of the balcony.
Yes.
In our last minute, Patty Starr has a book, and I've got it on my Kindle, and she does a chapter about it. It goes to Haunted Kentucky. And she talks about some entities that she picked up on, other psychics have in the past, and so it'd be interesting to see. Because evidently several people over the years have had
some strange experiences.
some encounters.
Yes.
None too scary, most just,
But
So
you
the
gotta be
balcony-
there to know about
But-
them.
Yes, the balcony is going to be the
first
hot
time it
place
happens,
Yeah.
for this
first time it
event.
happens, it's different, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Oh, my
It's a
goodness.
little uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I think we're less than a minute. Professor James Reed, right? Is it Sampley, right? And Professor Dale Minks. And there are choreographers, editors, directors, etc. Camera people, all wrapped in one. We appreciate it. Come to the events. Support your local happenings. Be they normal or paranormal. All right, later. We'll see you guys.